Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? No more intros. In this vlog, the biggest question is how I spent my $69 or 4,000 pesos traveling in Bohol. Let's go. In this vlog, our main destination is to go in Lila Taig to see the whale sharks and free dive with them. But before that, on our journey, we will pass through the Tarsier Conservation Area, the Bilar Man-Made Forest, the Luai Chicken Intestine Road in Bohol, famous Lubuk River where you can see the famous floating resto. But before we went there, we rented a motorcycle for about $6.83 or 400 pesos and filled the tank with gas for about $5.12 or 300 pesos. However, before you can rent, you need to have a driver's license, or else you might get caught at the police checkpoint on the road, and that's the worst case scenario. We want that happen. From Talibon, we traveled the road to Lila Taug, which is 100 kilometers away. After traveling approximately 78.9 kilometers, we encountered the Tarsier Conservation Area. We're so excited because it was our first time seeing a Philippine tarsier, so we decided to go in, and we're delighted by how much cute is a tarsier is. We bought 2 tickets, each cost $2.90 or 170 pesos, and took a picture with a big tarsier mascot. Tourists can observe tarsier in their natural habitat, learn about their behaviors, and understand the importance of the conservation efforts, guided by the tour guides, and educate the tourists about the tarsier and the threat that they face in the world. But warning, never attempt to touch or catch the tarsier if you don't want to end up like them.
Smile, baby! Smile! Smile!
Under the Republic Act 9147, the penalties of harming or capturing protected species like Philippine tarsier can include imprisonment ranging 6 months to 12 years depending on how severity the offense. So never touch any of the Philippine tarsiers. As we continued in our journey using the motorcycle, we passed through the Bilar Man-Made Forest in Bohol. The place was truly mesmerizing because of the towering trees that covers the road, preventing the sunlight from reaching it. Many tourists stop here and are willing to take a risk getting hit by the vehicle just to take picture along the road. It may seem funny, but we won't be left behind because it's a rare of our lives to be able to take picture along the trees of the Bilar Man-Made Forest. For our lunch, we ate at Carinderia. We spent about $5.12 or 300 pesos, which is one of the most important options for saving money when eating here in Philippines. Carinderia is available almost everywhere. 86.8 kilometers, you will pass through the chicken intestine of Lubuk Road, which is quite dangerous because the road is very narrow and the buses meet. They have to pass one by one to avoid the collision. As we continue in our journey, about 5 kilometers, we reach the famous Lubuk River here in Bohol, where you can find the Lubuk River Watch floating rest occurs. But we didn't eat at floating resto because we already had finished our meal. Instead, we just look around in the riverbank and watch the boats at the floating resto. And we didn't have budget for it. That's fun. After we cooling ourselves, we straight ahead to our destination, to the Taud whale watching, where we arrived there and we found it was already closed. because we arrived at 3 p.m. and apparently whale watching closed at 12 noon. So we just look around in the nearest cheapest room available. Here we could stay for a night. And for our dinner, we catch a full-size talama in the low tide hunt at night. And we solve our dinner. We spend zero. And the next morning, we woke up early to avoid missing the whale shark watching. We prepare and did something stretching to be ready for the adventure. We quickly went to the whale shark side. Well, there's still few people, so we could take a good videos us free diving with whale shark. And the whale shark watching cost $12 or 700 pesos. So we pay 2 heads. And this is our chance to witness the so-called gentle giant. And 3, 2, 1. After we finished our free diving with whale sharks, we had our breakfast, cost $4.31 or 250 pesos. So all in all, we spent about $69 for 2 people, including my wife. And that's the answer, the big question, how I spent my $96 traveling in Bohol. Next, Panglao, free dive in Napaling Reef and visit the Hinigdanan Cave. But I'll leave you hanging because I will upload the Panglao adventure in my next vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notify bell so that you'll be updated every time I upload a video. One love, peace.